Hello friends, this is Meister, and welcome to another PMW, Meister World segment. Today we're doing a special segment. I have a good friend of mine who's just starting out on his Minecraft adventures, and he needs a little help on what do I do when I start? How do I survive the first night? So what I'm going to be doing is creating a brand new world and seeing if I can survive the first night and showing him some of the stuff that you really need to do if you want to survive. So without further ado, let's start the brand new world. Okay, here we are. I'm naked. All my stuff is gone. As you can tell, no armor, no inventory. I'm here all by myself. You never know where you're going to be spawned. It could be anywhere. So let's take a look around. Kind of in a forest, plains biome. If you click F3, it'll tell you exactly where. Plains. So we're in the plains. The good news is there's lots of trees around. One of the very first things you want to do is get yourself some wood. And what you do is just left click on a tree, just hold it down, and you'll pound your fist away and chop the tree down and get some wood. And as you can tell, now I'm using some wood to chop wood down, but I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. Time goes very quickly when you're busy doing stuff, and as you know, all the creepy crawlies come out at night, so you want to be ready before nightfall. So you only have so much time to get your stuff together. Now when you're making a place to survive, you can either dig into a mountain and create a little cave, so to speak, to survive in, or if you're kind of more in the plains like I am with no mountains around, then you probably want to build a little house of some sort. So now that I've gone through a few trees here, I probably want to get started. Now what's great, if you can find them, and I don't really see any animals around, but I'm gonna, if you hold down the control and W moves you forward. You've got W, S for back, A for left, D for right, and the space bar is to jump. Why don't I see any animals? There are no animals. A very easy, it's not really a cheat, but a very easy way to get through the first night is if you have a bed. Because if you can make a bed, it allows you to sleep right through the entire night, and then it's over. But I'm not really seeing any sheep, because you need sheep. You need 3 pieces of wool in order to create a bed, and then some wood. But of course I've got the wood already. Lots of chickens, but I don't see any wool. So like I said, we don't have a lot of time, so unfortunately we're going to have to pass on the wool. But I do see some mountains coming up here, and the reason I'm going to the mountains is it's also a really good idea to have some kind of light source. And One easy way to do it is look on the side of mountains, and quite often you can find, oh, there's some cows. Quite often you can find some coal, which of course is great for a light source. But it's not really helping me out there either. So here's another method to getting... I wonder if I could just stay in here the night. That might be an idea. Kind of dark in here though. I don't really have any light at the moment. Uh-oh, is it getting dark? Okay, so what you want to do is you want to make a chest. Okay, so let's get a whole bunch of wooden planks. Okay, that'll do. And then we want to make a crafting table. Put the crafting table down. And we want to make a few more sticks. And we can make some tools. There's a wooden pickaxe. I can go through the tools a little later, because as you can tell, my time is slowly running out here. So I'm just going to get some cobblestone here with my pickaxe that I just made. I guess that was a cow. I thought maybe I heard a zombie for a second, which would not be good. Okay, it was you, wasn't it? Okay, so with the cobblestone, and what we can do is make a furnace. Because with the furnace, and again, coal would be much better here, but you can kind of make your own coal, which I'm about to show you here. It needs some kind of fuel for the fire. As you can tell, the furnace is burning away now. If I look straight up, I can kind of see the sun. It's already, if you look straight up, that's half your day is over. So you can tell I'm already on the way out. So if you look in, if you burn some stumps, you can create charcoal. And charcoal works the same way as coal does. So if you can't find coal right away, you can make some charcoal. And then with charcoal, you can put some sticks. A stick and a piece of coal create some torches for you. So I'm going to create 12 torches for now because, whoops, that should be enough. That should be enough to get me protected. I like to make a door too. So if you fill these 6 with wooden planks, you can make a door. Okay, so I don't know if I really want to make my house here just because I don't know how... Oh, coal! Look at that. There's some coal after all. Well, I suppose this is a good as place as any to begin my little house. Okay. So, oh, the other thing I need, I totally forgot. The other thing you need is food. Without food, you die. So, let's make a stone sword. That will also help protect us if little zombie dudes or other things come after us. Sorry, buddy cow, but I need some food. And Pup-Meister, here's a little piece of information for you. Pup-Meister loves steak. Oh yeah, there's nothing like steak. But you know what? A little chicken on the side? Why not? Alright. Starting to get dark, so we better move it. I think I'm just very quickly going to make a stone pickaxe as well, because it's a little more durable than the wooden one. Oh shoot! What I want to do, actually, what I want to do now that I know where I'm going to be, I want to bring this stuff inside because I don't want to have to come out here and get my stuff. Gee, I don't really have enough room here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just make this a little bigger. This is a slightly bigger wall than I wanted it to be, but oops, it'll have to do. Oh no! I ran out of cobblestone. So any moment now, zombies and such can start appearing. And since I don't have any armor or anything at this point, although I do have a stone sword, so it's not like I'm completely unprotected. But let's get this built. And I always like the doors on the outside, so you kind of have to come to the other side if you want it like that. And there we go! Whew! Now, the next thing I want to do, I'm going to make this just a little bigger so I have some room to put my stuff down. And as you can tell, a wooden pickaxe doesn't go through the stone as quickly as a stone pickaxe does. And of course, an iron pickaxe goes through it faster, a diamond pickaxe goes through it faster than that. But you know, you got to start somewhere, right? Okay, so let's put our crafting table back down, our furnace back down, and I'm going to put my charcoal in the furnace, and I'm going to cook me up some steak. Okay, and while I'm at it, while I'm waiting for that to cook, I might as well get some charcoal or some actual coal here. So this is what coal looks like. So when you come across it, you can mine it up. There we go. And like I said, it's great for torches and for your furnace. If you're mining, never mine underneath like that. Always not mine to the side, because gravel or sand will fall. And if you're underneath, guess who's going to get crushed? Yeah, not a good idea. So I'm going to stick the rest of the coal in here. I'm going to bring the steak down. Now, as you can tell, we've got hearts in front, if you look at the bar at the bottom of the screen there, I haven't lost any health. I'm at full health, which is your hearts. But to the right of that is how hungry you are and how much food you have left. So as you can tell, half my food bar is gone. But I have some delicious steak. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, and steak also fills you up 4 bars. So it's an awesome food source, and it tastes so good. Yum, 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 yum. And in order to eat, you just right-click and eat away. Now, luckily, I don't even see any some bad guys out there, so this is good. Now, if you want, you move slower in water, by the way. But if you want to block things up, like if I wanted to explore over here, which I kind of do, because I want to see exactly where this goes. Ah, okay, well, that's it. Well, I want to light it up because I don't want any creepy crawlies to be spawning over here. Meanwhile, I block them all out there and they spawn inside where I am. That would not be a good thing. So if you want to block a water source, but you don't want to get rid of it, you can put something in front. So let's build underneath there, and then I'll put one on top. Okay? And that gets rid of all the water. And if I wanted the water back, all I have to do is take away the top, and here comes the water again. Now, if I wanted to completely get rid of the water, I would put the block in the actual hole. Oops. And then, even when you take the blocks away, the water would be gone. So just kind of opening it up here. I actually prefer living kind of in a cave area because you can always, instead of needing materials to build, you just need a pickaxe to take material away. And then you can make it as big as you want. You can do, anything you want. I'm going to just mine this little bit of coal as well. And then just so I don't fall in the holes, I'm going to just fill it back up. Now the next thing I probably want is a bed. And only because I don't like being stuck inside. It's kind of a waste of time, hanging out, waiting for daytime to appear. So the sooner you can make a bed, the better. And I think for my friend, I think that gives you all the basics. I suppose I can show you a few more other basic things. If you need a chest to store things in, just make a round thing like that in your crafting table, and that gives you a chest. And then you can place your chest by right-clicking. And then that gives you all these spots. So if I don't want to be carrying a feather around, or the leather I got from the cows, or an oak sapling, which I can plant a tree. That's from one of the oaks that I cut down. Or my extra door, or keeping my extra chicken here in case I run out of food. I can come back and get some. Stuff like that. So maybe my coal, because if you die, you lose everything that you're carrying. Oh, I see the sun slowly coming up. That's great. So storing stuff you don't absolutely need is probably generally a good thing. And then the next thing you want to do is, and I guess I'll get my sword out because it's not quite daytime yet. But the next thing you want to do is explore your surroundings. For example, I want to look for some sheep. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is when you explore, it's a really good idea. Oh, that's an Enderman. Okay? Endermen will generally not attack you unless you look directly at them. Notice I'm not looking direct. Oh, and they do teleport. Now he's over there. So, oh, and that's a skeleton. Creepy crawlies cannot survive in the daylight. They burn up. So that gives you a good example right there. Little rabbit. There's also villages that you might come across if you're really lucky. Oh, and there's some sand. I like coming across sand as well. If you hold the space bar and move forward across water, then you can swim. Oh, now one thing I didn't make is a shovel, because shovels go through dirt and sand a lot faster than the pickaxe. Right now I'm using my sword just because it's faster, but you don't really want to waste your sword on things like sand. And that's a squid. They are in water. They don't hurt you at all. See? Hello, squiddy. But one thing you can do with sand, especially if you've made yourself a little house, or if you have a cave like mine, and you're maybe closer to the sides, if you want to be able to look out, you can create some windows with sand. Now, I'm kind of this this little place that I went into is kind of right in the middle of this mountain. So I'm not here. I'll put it in. So you put the sand in. I'll take my stake out. And the sand will burn and will become glass. So there you go. Okay? And then with that, I guess I can show you here. I'll just make... oh, that's not... Oh, that is a hole. Okay. So there you go. And maybe... maybe one over here too. Maybe I'll get rid of that. I never like... I mean, you can put glass right beside a door, but I don't like to do it. I don't know. Maybe it's just the look of it. I don't know. So anyway, you grab your glass, and I think that's all I want to do. I don't have a lot of coal right now, so I don't want to waste it. And then you just put the glass in like that. And it lets you look out so you can see what's going on. But creepy crawlies can't get you. And even creepers that blow up cannot look, see you through the glass and then blow up. So, oh, and if you don't like to hop up all the time, another thing you can do is build some stairs. And you just do it like that, and it makes some stairs for you. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff, of course, that you can create in Minecraft, and I can't really go through all of them for you, but I think I did the basics. I guess the only other thing I can show you, let's make a shovel so you know what that's like. Okay, so that's how you make a shovel. 2 sticks. And either iron if you want an iron one, or wood if you want a wooden one. Here I've got stone, so I'll be making a stone one. And why does it seem like I'm forgetting something? Pickaxe, sword, shovel. I don't know. I can't seem to remember. Anyway, that should give you the basics on how to survive. As you can tell, I survived my first evening, and hopefully with this video, now you know how you can survive. And I wish you all the best on your new adventures. Good luck, and we'll be seeing you soon on PMW, Pup Meister's World. Bye for now.